Hello friends and welcome back to what I believe is episode 31 of our Ultimate General Confederates playthrough. I honestly can't believe we're still going, but I have to persevere this through to the end. We came through the skirmish, I'd say fairly well off, and we are going to be going into, I've honestly tried to say this so many times and I cannot find myself to do it properly. The Battle of Chickamauga? Muga? Not sure what it is, but that is what we are committing to today. This is the state of our corps. I have moved around some of the commanders where we could, but as always, money has been one of our biggest issues. We should have no one in here that's a relatively high sort of rank, but you can see there's a few places we've not been able to avoid it. If anyone is a 2-star, I've moved them up where I can, but there's really not been too many of them. But it's time to start Chickamauga, I'm going to go with. I'm going to commit to that one. So we have 2 corps going in. We've got the Vanguard and tomorrow's reinforcements. So the Vanguard, I'm going to put our first corps in, our elite corps, and the second corps are going to come in as the reinforcements. Let's start another major pitch battle. Rosecrans' forces are divided and march south. He senses our attack and has begun to consolidate his army. His forces are moving down this road. And this passage. And the road that leads to Lee and Gordon Mills, so he's basically attacking us all over then. The bulk of his army will probably rendezvous here to head north to Chattanooga. The Lafayette Road must be secured to stop their withdrawal. So we're heading them off. Up to this section at McDonald's farm. Like, oh McDonald's. Our army is coming from 3 main directions and will soon cross Chickamauga Creek from Reed's Bridge, Alexander's Bridge, Dalton's and Thedford's Fjords. We must advance and prepare to attack the Lafayette Road today. Alrighty then. Minty's cavalry is currently delaying our advance to Reed's Bridge. However, our brigades are slowly pushing them back and we will soon cross the river. Alexander's Bridge is guarded by Wilder's Lightning Brigade, fully armed with Spencer rifles. Using elite troops to guard the bridge suggests Rosecrans knows of our intentions and may be preparing a trap for us. That doesn't sound fantastic, does it? As always, I will undeploy the troops and redeploy who I actually want, and until then, we're just a click of the fingers away. So we're going with the Blackpool Brigade, the 1st Dixie Boys and the 2nd Dixie Boys are going to move up and secure this. The 1st Rebel Yell, one of our most elite artillery corps, are here, as well as the 47th Virginia and Wolves Legion. We're going to move probably our brigades up through the forest, take position here, try and get a skirmish location set up, and then we might try and bring in Dolski's Mad Lads eventually and get some long-range skirmish across the water. It doesn't look like they can attack us from anywhere else, so we just need to sort of front up here. And yeah, let's get the party started, right? So into the woods. Wolves Legion move up. 47th Virginia move up. Cavalry, honestly, I'm just going to move them along the road. theRandolfski can accompany, as can Hines. Not much to do, but let time advance until shenanigans ensue. So we can now, I've got some sort of line of sight in them, so what we're going to do is move our long-range skirmishers up. Hopefully start peppering them. I'm going to get our cannons up just behind them. We're going to try and start doing some damage from afar, whilst hopefully they can't actually reach us. We are going to have to get our infantry. They're going to take casualties advancing and trying to make an inroads here, but there's probably not too much we can do about this just now, sadly. We've got the cannons set up just behind them. We should be able to point blank and sort of soften them up a wee bit. As far as I can see, though, there is not a single other crossing here. This bridge is the only place we can get across. There are full volleys going out. We're not doing much in ways of kills, but we're inflicting damage. I'm wondering if we can get our cannons close enough that they can fire canister here. I would assume almost definitely not, but there's one way to find out. The 1st Rebel Yell, we're going to start firing at them. Soften up as much as we can here. Make it as easy for our infantry to get over as possible. Ideally, we'd rout them off of the point and then go across. But you can't always have it the way you want it, right? 1st Rebel Yell are reloading and preparing to fire. Our infantry is getting into place. The 1st and 2nd Dixie Boys are going to take point. Blackpool Brigade in behind. Trying to keep them moving up as slow as we can just so they're fresh. Wolves Legion 5 kills. Could definitely be better, but the 1st Rebel Yell, I'm looking forward to their first volley. There we go. That's a bit more like it. 13 kills. It's the morale damage it's doing. The morale damage is what we're here for. Going to try and move Wolves Legion around a little bit more. Try and maybe get shots in from the flank a little bit. See if it makes much of a difference. Maybe should have brought more than one cannon in and just sort of pulverised them here for the first sort of, unlock of the battle. I reckon if we do a few more volleys like this, they won't be lasting too long. I'm hoping the morale damage comes in here. That's what I'm really sort of banking on and hoping for. Our cavalry here, I'm going to dismount just so they're hopefully safely in. They have cannons firing at us now, and I think it's time just to start slowly moving up. Our commander will be moving up with the gentleman. He'll be accompanying. Second Dixie boys are going to go here. And the first Dixie boys are probably going to have to brave the crossing. Unless we stand here and maybe skirmish them to start with. That could be an idea. I'm not sure what the range are like on the Spencers. I just know they're hella expensive weapons. These guns are going to be a problem. I'll keep edging a little bit closer and see what we can do here. It'd be great if we could fire whilst we're also crossing. So they've got 3 brigades in here, all with Spencer's rifles. I've got a feeling it's going to be an absolute bloodbath if we try and just frontally go at them. Like an absolute bloodbath. Can Wolf's Legion get a little bit further forward? No. Fire there. Where are you going? Don't do that to me. They are taking damage, it's just it's going to take too long. I really grudge just sending our men across essentially to die. The only thing we could do is perhaps detach a segment, send them across, they would take the brunt of the fire, but it might allow us to get some men in and try and open up a sort of a beachhead. I really don't know. These cannons are proving problematic though. I think I'll let time pass and see if this battle is going to sort of, you know, progress and spread out. There we go. Reed's Bridge is now assaulted. I dare say this is not going to go too well for us at the moment. So we're going to have to try and get... Oh my god. Jesus. You guys are going to get out and we're going to try and get in the flank. Scotch Guard need to run up here. We need to get into the woods and we need to allow Dolski's Mad Lads to form up in the rear. Let's fire at the skirmishers. Try and keep them on their toes. I'm actually going to dismount here the Grey Caps. Sadly, they've just been absolutely slaughtered as they entered the battle. But I don't think there's too much we could have done about that. Scotch Guard are going to come there. Dolski's Mad Lads form up here. Smokey's Bandits can fill in here. They're going to chase them down, hopefully. They can move up and fire Minty. Here, honestly, I'm just going to sit. We're just going to range them just now. I'm in no rush to sort of get the party started. I'm tempted just to mount up here and sort of chase. They've broken. Smokey's Bandits are coming in here. Dolski's Mad Lads are going to move out to the flank, see if we can get them helping. Right, this here I'm just going to leave. I'm quite happy with how this is currently going. And what we'll do is we'll keep our cannons firing at their cannons. We should take them out before they do any sort of serious damage here. This we might need to micro a bit. Here we've got the Richmond boys coming. Going to move up and sort of take this crossing just now. I think we'll stay in the woods though. And we'll just try to keep filtering in and using the men as wisely as we can. Grey Caps, let's go get stuck into them. Smokey's Bandits move up. We don't want Dolski's Mad Lads taking shots here. They're long-range skirmishers. They're not built for actual frontal engagement. Plus their guns are hella expensive to replace. Let's move towards them. Grey Caps keep firing. Dolski's Mad Lads move here. They're routing, that's excellent. Let's push up whilst we can. Try and get a volley into Harris here. We'll harass him. Going to charge the Scotch Guard at those skirmishers. We're going to try and take care of them as quick as we can. Move them in there. You lads, can you get a volley into them? We'll see. More men arriving here. 2 batteries. Get them set up here. Richmond boys will move up and help. So the first range battery can go there. Second Rebel Yell can go beside them. Richmond boys can move in front of them and just guard them. Price for some reason is coming around here, but I'm not going to mock it. I'm just going to accept it and take it and run. The Grey Caps, I'm going to try and get into the woods and get them firing at Minty. Price is here. Skirmishers surrendered. Nice. I'm going to put them at this camp just now. Scotch Guard can move in here. Smokey's Bandits move into this tree line. Dolski's Mad Lads can come back towards the point. You guys can hopefully work in tandem here. Try and keep them at arm's length. Here we're still skirmishing away. I might try and bring some cavalry down here and attack them from 2 sides. That should really cut down our casualties, right? Really should. So the Grey Caps here are moving through the woods. They're just keeping them spotted and keeping an eye on. Smokey's Bandits are going to move into here. There we go, that's what I wanted to find. Scotch Guard can move up. And then Dolski's Mad Lads, I reckon we'll move them over here. We'll try and put them into this woods. Just giving us line of sight. They honestly shouldn't last long here. They really shouldn't. You guys can move up. You guys can move around. Fire at them. Smokey's Bandits, we need you as much in the woods as we can. They can stop running you. You guys need to kind of keep moving. Get around the flank here. Grey Caps move up. Price can come there. Keep pressing them. Very nice. Very, very nice so far. First range battery are going there. Second Rebel Yell going there. Richmond boys, we're going to detach some skirmishers. The skirmishers are then going to move up through here. Richmond boys are going to go there. And we'll move our batteries into this woods. Try and set up a sort of flanking point here. Lily's almost gone. Once the artillery's gone, we can just sit and pound away at them. We're in no rush to force the engagement here. The Grey Caps, I'm going to get back on their horses. I'm going to move up here. We're going to try and take a sort of strong foothold. Now, I don't know too much about this battle. I do know that they're going to have reinforcements coming in from here. So we probably don't want to be overzealous and trying to take bits of land. You guys, we really don't want to get fired at like this. Richmond boys can move up. You can pull back. Can you cannons get some shots off? Richmond boys can come here. Right, Price, we're going in the woods. As are the Grey Caps, we're going to try and hunt them down. And then here we're just going to keep advancing where we can. We don't want to advance too much here and get cut off, so you two can move up and fire them. Price is going to fire them. The Grey Caps are going to move around. We're hopefully going to fire them from the rear. Move the Grey Caps to here and we'll just try and keep microing this as much as we can. Grey Caps dismount. We're hitting them from two sides. They should not last long. We'll get them, boys. Here we do need to be quite careful because we don't want Dolski's mad lads getting in trouble. The first range battery we're going to move over. The second Rebel Yell will move over. The Richmond boys can stay here. Cannon situation is almost gone. They're almost gone. First year Rebel Yell are doing great work. Richmond boys are going to move into that sort of barn house. Dolski's mad lads take up position in the woods there. You two can move up and hopefully press them and get them taken care of. Here, I'm going to wait. We're going to reload the lads, get in a better position, then we'll try and flank them and see what we can do. Nope, they seem to be changing their mind between, we'll fight them, we'll reform. Can't do both, Minty. Can't do both. You guys are going to run. You guys are going to hopefully wheel a bit. We'll get you into position. Try and take care of them. Be nice to actually charge in and capture them. Dolski's mad lads are going to set up in this woods. Richmond boys are in that barn house. Infantry here guarding our cannon batteries. Pretty good position, I'd say. Secure all river passages. Dalton's Ford, Thetford's Ford, and all the river crossings must be held until nightfall, or our battle plan will fail and we'll have to accept a defeat. Right, okay. So we need to capture these two as well in the next 2 hours, 30 minutes. So what, are they now behind us? Is that what's happening? Are they now behind us, or is it just unlocked more areas? I assume we're going to have men coming in here. I still want to get some of our skirmish cavalry, like these lads, form them up and bring them down here and attack them from behind. I think that could be the best move to sort of cut down casualties. So I'm happy just to keep waiting here. Eventually we'll get the reinforcements. Dolski's mad lads, I'm going to move up to the edge of this woods. That should give us a very good line of sight there. Richmond boys are doing just fine there. Should maybe move these chaps up a wee bit more. But we need to protect 2 batteries of guns here, don't we? Right, here they do have cavalry arriving, so I'll move Price that way. Grey Caps can move back and support. These two should be able to take care of them pretty easily. We're in very good position. Minty is coming back this way. Let's just get you guys back in your horses. I know you are in woods and it's not the best time, but we're going to move these 2 skirmish cav here. We're going to try and take care of this brigade once and for all. And then once they're gone, hopefully we can reallocate these troops. We are having reinforcements arriving here. The 3rd Dixie boys are coming in. I reckon we'll move them through the woods here. Try and keep them hidden, and then we'll form up and see what's what. So here we're going to micro this. You guys can move there, run. Scotch Guard can stay there and just defend the point. You lads keep moving. We're going to turn fire at will off. There's Long there. We're getting the spots in. That's what matters. We're getting the spots in. You two are moving very close. We'll turn fire at will off and get some skirmishing in. Smokey's bandits can keep moving. Closing the gap. Minty has came back for us. Son of a gun. Price turning fire at them. Grey Caps get around here. Smokey's bandits just going to push. Dolski's mad lads turning fire at them. I think all we need to do here is keep our sort of defensive area strong and then move where we can, when we can. And the 3rd Rebel Yell, I'm going to move and we're going to set them up in the tree line there. Firing that way. Here we've got our cannons firing at the 72nd. Again, I don't want to rush across there. I just know it's going to be a disaster. Smokey's bandits can move there. The Grey Caps. Let's move you around and get a proper flank on Minty here. So Price is moving through and skirmishing them. The Grey Caps are going to come around. We're going to try and completely engulf them. I honestly might melee charge just to try and get rid of them once and for all. So 3rd Dixie, I'm going to run up. We're going to move. I'm going to detach some skirmishers and send them ahead. Just to try and get a wee eyes on. Here, I'm honestly wondering, should we just be crossing? We maybe should, right? 2nd Dixie boys, we're going to detach some skirmishers. They're going to go over and see if there's maybe a hidden danger here. 47th Virginia can mount up. We'll maybe send them across. Or maybe we should be sending them to help here. I don't know. I really don't know. 2 hours, 7 minutes to go. You lads are going to cross. You two are going to follow and sue. We're going to rush. Get some volleys in here. Wills Legion. They're all doing work here. We knew that was going to happen. We need you guys to fire and sort of take the heat. You're doing heroes work here. Heroes work. Get firing at them. See if we can maybe rout them. 2nd Dixie boys can form up there. 1st Dixie boys can form up there. The Blackpool Brigade are going to move up to support. Kyle Randolfski's moving up behind, and the 47th are going to prepare. The boys have done their bit. We're going to move them up, try and get a little bit closer. And I think we might honestly go for a bayonet charge here. Especially the 2nd Dixie once they've fired their volley. They're actually in cover now. And we have a flank shot on them, I believe. Which seems fairly massive. That's lovely. And in we go. You guys fire them. I think it's time that we start moving everyone across, including the cannons, our ammo, and Wills Legion, including the Blackpool Brigade. Right lads, let's not get overzealous. Let's set up a bit of a defensive point here. We'll fire at them. We've bought ourselves time. 1st Dixie boys can move up. Secured a 2nd bridge. Here we do have some men arriving. 3rd cannons can set up there. 3rd Dixie boys go there. Skirmishers that is, and then you set up there. Right, they're getting routed in a big way. 1st Dixie boys can move up. 2nd Dixie boys skirmishers come here. Blackpool Brigade are going to come here. We'll reform everyone, and then we'll see what remains to be done. We've probably over microed this, but I really did want to reduce casualties, especially against these sort of sharpshooters, these fast firing boys. What we do need to do here is be careful where we're fighting them and try and do it on favourable terrain. 2nd Dixie, I reckon, can reattach now, and the Blackpool Brigade can come here. Okay. Need to micro this now, so let's get the 3rd Dixie boys moving up. We'll see what they've got in store for us here. Here, I think we've got a lot of men that we maybe don't all need here. I'm just curious and sort of paranoid that they might counterattack us. There's something still firing at them. Let's mount up and get out of here. Scotch Guard, I'm going to position there. Smokey's Bandits are going to go there. Dolski's Mad Lads are covering the flank there. Richmond boys are there. Yeah, we've got a nice sort of defensive line here, I think. The cavalry here, we need to be a little bit we need to be on our toes. Move the Blackpool Brigade up to here, we're going to run them. 1st Rebel, yeah, we're going to go behind. Kyle Randolfski's setting up behind, keeping them on their toes. 3rd Dixie boys are going to go towards this crossing. The cannons are in place, so if anything opens fire at them, we should get an eyes on. I assume they're going to have something here, right? Yep, we're firing. Move up, fire at them. 3rd Rebel, yeah, on you go. They've opened their account, let's go. I'm going to move the 3rd Dixie boys, the skirmishers up. We're going to hopefully use them to get an eyes on, see what's actually defending this area. Get some nice shots in. I'm going to charge the 3rd Dixie boys, skirmishers. Move up the reinforcements. Hold position here, we should be able to get a nice volley in. Reinforcements are arriving for days here. We're going to get them up this time. We're going to assault this point with them. We're going to move our skirmishers here because they keep giving me false hope that more reinforcements are arriving when they're not. Here we are getting across. I'm going to charge now. 3rd Rebel Yell, we're going to move up. These 1700 should be able to move Ray here, I would say, pretty easily. There are men coming here. 2nd Dixie boys going to move up. 1st Dixie boys going to move up. Cannons move up. 47th move up. Wills Legion can come out here in the centre, and our ammo can sit bang in the square there. Keep our cannons moving up. The melee here seems to be going well. You can never really tell though, can you? Cannons will set up there and we'll hopefully get some volleys in. 2nd Dixie boys, we're going to move up, try and offer support here because it's looking fairly temperamental, I think. 47th, we're going to... we need to dismount them. We're going to get wrecked if we don't. That's us secured another ford here. Move the 2nd Dixie up. Kyle Randolfski's coming up with them. You lads, we're going to move up here and across there as well. Right, we had secured that, but our men have routed. That is really not good. Are they reforming here? Is that what's happening? Nope, they're routing again. Oh, this isn't good. It can't go well everywhere, right? Right, cavalry, we're going to dispatch you. You're going to come down here and offer a hand. And here we're moving everyone in where we can. And here we're just trying to get bodies in the point, actually, aren't we? They've re-secured this point. We're really struggling here. We're going to move in melee. Just need to try and tie them into combat. The 3rd rebel yell should start doing a lot of work here, if given the opportunity. We do need them to read. That's what we needed. We needed them routing. 3rd rebel yell, we're going to stay right there. We need these guys to sort of get their act together. Easy for me to say. 1st Dixie boy's going to move up. You guys need to disengage. You're going to get shot from the flank. You move up. 47th move up. Cannons can set up there. Ammo can keep coming up. You stay there, Mr. Randolfski, sir. Ghost Legion move to there. 1st Dixie boys, we're going to break off skirmishers. Move them there, and the skirmishers are going to go that way just to give us line of sight. Our skirmish cav are making their way. Just need to micro in places. They're still not back. Good lord. Come on, boys. Back here. We need all you back here as soon as we can. Can't be expecting cannons to defend the crossing. Move some straw hat skirmishers. Oh crap! They are here in numbers. Not massive numbers, but they are here. Ghost Legion, we're going to move you around. Hopefully, fire in that way. And the 47th, we're going to remount them, bring them over here to help out. Down here, we need to reattach you lads, and then you're going to go over and hopefully take the point. That being said, they've retaken it, so I assume they've got some men there. Which, I mean, it's not going to be a good time for us, is it? Let's try and close the gap here at fire and then get into melee when we can. That's where our strength lies. Wolf's Legion have made a boo-boo there, I think. I'm going to move the lads up here, see if we can just try and push them back even more. You lads want to form up here and get stuck into long, so dismount. Then you can dismount. The grey caps. And Price move up. Grey caps move up. Let's get some volleys into long. See if we can knock them back. You lads are going to come up into the centre. Wolf's Legion's going to turn there and they're going to hold that position. They're getting pushed back, so we're doing okay. Here the 2nd Dixie are making their way across. We're going to run them. The cannons, we need firing at Ray. We need to keep reducing Ray's numbers. They're elite skirmishers. Straw Hat skirmishers got their day ruined, but I think we knew that was going to happen. And got two batteries moving up here that are hopefully going to help us take this point. An hour to do so. Only an hour to do so. You guys move up. We're closing the gap around these individuals. We'll charge here now. 47th can move up. We'll maybe try and move in and charge into them whilst also keeping them busy. 2nd Dixie can fire at them. 47th there. Wolf's Legion can come this way. We will now charge in here and hopefully grab them. We'll move here. We're going to move our cannons across, just try and secure this area. Here I think we just need to commit and just send men across. Batteries, we need you firing now. Straw Hats, we need you here and just firing volleys. 53 minutes to take the crossings, or I believe we fail. I believe we fail. 1st Dixie, we're going to move round, try and flank them, get stuck into them. We'll leave the 47th Virginia running them down. The skirmish cav here, we need them moving up and just keep them trapped in this pocket. I think we're doing okay. 3rd Rebel Yell can get in there. 1st Dixie boys move up and take the farmhouse. I'm going to detach skirmishers here and send them that way just to try and give us an eyes on and help out. We'll keep firing here. Straw Hats can reattach themselves. And then we'll try and converge on all the fords at the same time. Here, these guys should be pretty much not long for the world. They're getting their days ruined. You lads are firing there. We'll move Wolf's Legion up, try and get some spot, and Price can move up and fire at them. 2nd Dixie boys can move up here. Really strong foothold here, don't we? Really strong foothold. These lads firing at them. We're going to try and hopefully hit them from the flank and then we'll fully converge. There are cannons here. It's just a shame we don't have skirmish cav down here, isn't it? It really is. Right, Pelham, let's go across. 3rd Dixie boys are going to come here. Straw Hats are going to keep firing from afar. That's fine. Here, you lads can wheel. You lads can also wheel. Price can come this way. Grey Caps, mount up and chase them down. Wolf's Legion can move up to the edge of the woods. You guys keep firing at them. They're getting their day around here well and truly. As are they, I would say. Charging here. 1st Dixie boys going to move up and close the gap. Here we're getting the melee in. Fire it long from behind, that should do the job there. 2 batteries can move up. Yeah, they're in trouble here. Straw Hats can move up, we'll take the point. cannons can start moving up, we'll also take the point. You guys fire at them, please. We don't want them getting anywhere. Pelham can move up. Try and take a strong position here, including the woods. Straw Hats can move here. Now, we have all of the crossings, which is was our objective, so hopefully, that's going to be a W. I feel like we've done well in terms of reducing our casualties as much as we can as well. Either that or I'm just getting overly optimistic, which is always an option. You guys, you know what? Let's melee. You guys can reattach yourselves, and then we'll get them redeployed here. So there is some cannons there. Maybe try and do something about that. Pelham can move up. We'll try and take a little bit of a foothold here in terms of the crossing points. What does this? Still chasing them down. I think we can probably dismount now and just... They're in the corner. There's nothing they can do. I think that's them gone. I think they're gone. That's a massive win. I'm a little bit concerned about how open this area is, but we'll see what we can do. Wilkes Legion will maybe move to this woods. That'll give us a really strong foothold here. 3rd Dixie Boys are being sort of heroes here. They're moving up, giving us line of sight. We'll move the rest of the gang up. Try and take this wooded area with our cannon batteries. I'm kind of... I don't want to move up here too much to be overly zealous. You guys can, I think, reattach. Proceeding to the next day. Well, not too much has changed. Out of curiosity, can you take... No. I was going to say, I've never actually tried to remove a core and then put another core back in, but you cannot do that. You cannot do that. We're going to start the next day and sort of see how it lies, I guess. We have spotted enemy forces marching down this road. We should deploy units to investigate. While we prepare for a frontal attack, we cannot allow the Federals to threaten our right. The ground near Jay's Mill must be secured. For the same reason, we must also hold Brotherton's Road Junction. Reinforcements will arrive from Alexander's Bridge Road, according to reports. And honestly speaking, I think this is where we're going to end this one. So here we're just sort of defending with what we have. I'll quickly deploy the brigades, like what I want, where I want them, and then we'll be back just like this. So I'm going to start the battle. This is how our troops are deployed. We're going to end this episode here. I reckon, honestly, this is probably the most confident I've felt in an actual major pitch battle. I feel like we've reduced casualties, we've played smart, and we've been reserved in all of our actions. We've tried not to lose any unnecessary life. I welcome advice, etc. on how best to approach this battle. And until the next one, my friends, please take care of yourselves. Goodbye for now.